of fury. Wow, so cool.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the sub.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
Red level, mayday, mayday! Red level under attack from all sides!
Thank you! Say hello to Mr. Socko!
To me, Mario. Let's go.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
To me, Mario.
Remember the old arcade?
The kids delight in finding new twists to the game.
It is a tale told by an idiot.
Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Oh, man. How's your week going? Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a good one for me. Another late start, but been a busy day, too. Yeah, good to see you. The chat's already going. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Ah, well, good to see you guys. It's America's #1 online video game personality, the Parvinator, back for another session of, you know, the #1 game right now, hottest game in the States, Pokemon Crystal. And everyone's going crazy for this 251 patch. You know, I'm really just riding that wave of popularity. Just trying to hitch my wagon to something to really just blow this stream up. And glad to see you guys are here. Glad to see it worked. No, anyway, hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. We've got a fun show for you. We're going to get into some game birthdays, as always, including one that I think I had heard of before, Steel Empire, but I don't think I'd ever seen it played, or you know, I can't remember seeing the North American box art. I had that picture for you later, but yeah, an interesting little shoot 'em up. You know, you're flying zeppelins and you know, quite old planes. It's got quite a or like this sort of eagle style. I don't know. The whole thing's very steampunk. It looks fun. We'll get into it later. That came out back in 1992, and the Japanese art is insane. We're gonna take a look at that later. Also, gonna talk a little bit about raising them retro. You know, what does it mean in these days to try to You know, should you have kids, or should you, you know, yeah, should you be able to influence young minds in a positive way? Do you try to get some retro systems in front of them? You know, do you try to get them to experience some of the amazing games of the first several generations? Or, you know, do you just let them do their thing and let them, you know, be their own new generation? We'll talk about it later. But yeah, we're going to talk about raising them retro and some of the struggles that folks have in doing so in a changing world. But yeah, also a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel too, just to think about it, just to preview. You know, if you think about how in some ways retro games are even bigger than ever. Crazy enough. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to get into the game now. Should be fun. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Crystal 251. We're almost done. I've been saying that for a long time now. But at the very least, we are set up to just finish out this current thread, which is to get, which is to try to get Entei. This is a legendary we've been trying to get for a while. We now know sort of how it works. I've gotten into the battle a couple times and been able to throw a handful of Ultra Balls. Hypnosis sometimes hits for several turns. You know, I've been lucky. So we're going to get in and see if we can hopefully get this thing caught. It's just going to take some time. So hoping for some good luck this time around and some short intervals in between seeing it. And you never know. Sometimes you throw that first ball and then... you know, bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a Pokemon. That happened with, gosh, which one was it? The Ice Legendary. Yeah, was that Articuno? Yeah, we after like 2 or 3 series of just wasting all my Ultra Balls, I ended up walking up to it and then just catching it with the next one. You know?
See you later.
Sometimes it happens. All right. So I think, so I saved there, huh? Okay. All right, let's get back into the battle with this thing. Do we still have... I'll show you our setup here once again. Have we still got the max repel? Do that. Hit the bike. We'll save. And we'll come back out, and we've been using our Haunter here to try to, you know, use hypnosis on this thing. It's interesting because we learned Mean Look as well, and that I wasn't aware that it could still use Roar. So even with Mean Look, it can still roar you away, which I didn't see that one coming. So hypnosis seems to be... I've used it a couple times now. I've been able to get like several tosses, you know, especially if hypnosis works for a good amount of turns. You know, if you get lucky with that, then, you know, you can get several attempts. I think that's going to be the best we can do. It's unfortunate that we, you know, you can't sit here and throw like 20 Ultra Balls at the thing, but I mean, you know, we just got to use this setup at this point. We can do it. It's just gonna take some time, you know. I don't well, I mean, it will use Roar at a certain point, you know. So I guess I mean, you don't usually get the chance to throw more than, I don't know. It's tough. Like, I tried to use hypnosis to keep it down, and that I was able to sometimes get that in a couple of consecutive turns, and then sometimes it would even use a third. After that, it would use it would use its own move and then come back to me, and then after that it would hit Flee, or, you know, hypnosis would miss or something, you know. So I guess I meant it feels like you don't really get that a chance to get off that mini, you know. I didn't think I thought using Mean Look he wouldn't be able to use Roar, and that was that took me aback. Because that was definitely part of what I wanted to set up. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, you know, it's a, who knows? I think eventually we'll get this thing. You know, could take 1,000 years. Could take a couple generations of retro kids. Honestly. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that with the encounters though, it's been taking a very long time to even get encounters. Like, you know, the whole last couple streams, I think I got maybe, you know, 3 or so, and that's over the course of about, at that point, you know, three encounters over the course of about, I don't know, 2 hours 45 minutes of playtime, 3 hours, something like that. So, you know, I think that this is going to work. I think it's just going to take a little time. We can't really get into a battle with them and just toss a bunch of ultra balls, because the battles are really difficult to get into in the first place at this point. I did mean to see if there was another section that was good for spawning this guy, but yeah. But I'm pretty sure that this was correct. I remember this from a... Right, finally, yeah. I love to see it happen a little earlier too, instead of it, you know, 45 minutes, an hour. All right, let's yeah, okay, right. Hypnosis. And now we're just gonna toss some... Oh shit, we lost let's see. We might have lost a save because we had intake down to a single HP. And I do remember saving at that point, or at least doing a save state. We had this thing because we even used we'd even switched into I might go and watch the end of yesterday's stream, or Monday's stream. I wasn't expecting that. We had it down to 1 HP. We'd even switched in for what's it called? Chosen One's move. Yeah. Who knows, right? It could even work right now. Yeah, no, I want to finish this battle for sure, but that's got me wondering. Let's yeah. Thanks for not using Roar. I'm gonna see if I can get more. Missed. Yeah. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... First, I am gonna take Tooth and I think get them healed up. I want to see... Since we didn't do any... we could just do a total reset here, in fact. I'm gonna just do that. I want to check and see if... If I can, I feel pretty confident that, I mean, it takes, I mean, shit, I don't feel confident about anything because sometimes it takes so long to get in front of this guy at this point. But if we do, I do think we could get his HP down again, which I think was easy enough to do. I just got, you know, I managed to do that first time we encountered him yesterday, I think. But let me just, I want to check Monday's stream real quick, guys. Sorry about that. I want to see if I did do a save state. Maybe it doesn't matter. You know what? The thing is, I could really screw this up if I could always save get in here and save a state right now. Just make sure I have something else too, but I'll do that. we've gone so far, you know. I would hate to. I wanted to just go ahead and get that in case I do the unthinkable, the unspeakable, and lose all or most progress. Okay, now let me see. Mute. Let's just see the end of the stream. Alright, do, Scooby Dooby Doo. Yeah, I don't see myself doing a the main save. Yeah. That's true. Okay. Right. All right. Well, and if that's the case, then I probably don't think I got a safety save. I usually get those on stream. All right. Well, looks like we get to do that part again. All right. Let's. All right. We reset, so we're good. Let's get its health whittled down. I'll put it to sleep, and I'll use Nightshade on it, or last time I think I got a combination of both Nightshade and Dream Eater off on it, and that got its health pretty low, and then I think we ended up at some point using you know, Chosen One to man, that sucks, dude. That was like that was most of the progress that I got during the last stream too, was getting its health all the way down to 1, and that's not it's not there today. Reset though. Hey Taurus.
Limp Bizkit!
Taurus is like, hey, I know you didn't find a legendary, but like, here's a really cool bull. You could like, come on, I'm like really good at attacking and stuff. It could be fun. I'm a good consolation prize. Here, watch me charge. It's okay, Nick. It's all good. I'm bummed. Yeah. I don't think I did a safety save, you know. I don't think I did the save state, and apparently, you know, it's funny, dude, because when I came on, I wanted to when it's funny because right before I started, I actually was like, oh, I think I already saved this, you know, and I totally reset it almost right before we started today. The Retron 5 was trying to, like, you know, as it always does, it was bringing the game right back to where it left off as soon as I, you know, turned it on, and you know, after that I went and I reset. So much to my surprise, we were not ready. We didn't start from that inside the guard tower or whatever, you know. Do. How do you do it? What are the shortcuts? I need to learn how to do it just typing it really quickly. I think you know, I did something via, I think, Stream Elements or something, but yeah. What's the how do you type the command for banning, you know? What's the ban command?
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
Maybe they're sabotaging the stream. It says, I was seeing something that says stream health unstable. We're in unstable condition. It's not good. I suppose that makes us in critical condition.
What's going on?
The kids delight in finding
Let's
new
reset.
twists to the game.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. Let's see. I think that's... Okay, yeah, there we go. And I click the little no sign. There you go. Okay.
All right, you alien assholes.
Dun, 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 dun. Man, I feel every day on the Twitch subreddit, which thankfully I haven't spent a whole lot of time on lately. But there's someone always like posting a really long and lengthy thing about the graphic designer bots who are all over Twitch, and it's just it's just funny. Like everyone's just like, okay, dude, just like ban it and move on. Don't think about it. But I guess some of them are complicated enough to get like into people's discords and stuff, and and I don't know. It's
Say hello to Mr. Sacco.
or yeah, it's dedicated enough, Yeah. Man. I love, I think one of my favorite types of Reddit posts are, is this a scam? And it's when you see it, you're just like, oh, damn, dude. Like, yes, like, yes, of course, no, there, how could that not be a scam? Like it's a, and not even necessarily just about the, talking about the all the design bots here on Twitch trying to help you out with your layouts and stuff. But yeah, just, yeah, if it feels too good to be true, like look into it always. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. Got to learn to verify. When you're here in the gamer lounge, though, and we're talking about games, we're just firing off on all cylinders. It can be tough to have everything, verified, proofread, locked up tight, but we're just shooting from the hip, and but in some other contexts, you gotta come correct. All right. Do 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 do.
All right, you alien assholes.
All right. I need an intake. Give me an intake. I really hate that we lost that HP progress that we made, because I was really bragging on that as a big dub. But okay, well now I know what to do. I'm gonna see what I can do. Hey 1-800, welcome. It is, yeah. It's going a little crazy. I'm having a crazy hair day. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I can stand it in the face. I don't know. Welcome. Yeah, it's going. I always wanted to look like a mad scientist, and I think hey, it took me a while, but I got there.
Say hello to Mr. Sacco.
Let's go.
Do 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 do.
I don't know what to tell you.
Man, thanks for hanging. Happy Wednesday. I need to get even more sound effects. I did put a few on today when I started the stream. I need to take some time and just close the blinds, lock the door, and just me and the soundboard, and just see what happens, and see what kind of magic we can pull off. And there's a whole lot of sounds you guys have never heard that have just been languishing here on my computer, so
The new Nintendo 64.
thank God they made it to the new computer,
The new Nintendo 64.
migrated over.
So what's the big deal, and why is Toys R Us already sold out?
Yeah. I need to do that. I like you guys being able to do the sounds. Especially when I have them mixed well, you know? Oh wow, did I really finish a notebook? A little bit of no man's land and it's somewhere in the middle of this notebook. I skipped a few pages, but damn, alright, well. Jeez. Gonna need a new spiral notebook. Well, damn. Oh, French Game Boy Color? Let me see. You know what? I have them up right now. Let me see. I don't have it on here yet, but I think I could add it right now. Hey guys, welcome. We're taking requests around here. Tell us your favorite sound effects, and if I got them on the board, I'll go ahead and throw them on right now.
Say hello to Mr. Suck.
Welcome to WPAR, Parvinator.
Let's go.
All right, which Mario is this?
It's me, Mario.
That's a pretty important one. I don't want to lose it. Let's see. 1 second. I gotta throw another folder down real quick.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
And then now we can do do I have it? You know what? I don't know what it's known as. Maybe I will have to come and get it later. Hold on. Let me try something here. I heard you can sometimes use Finder as a quick way. Come on, work. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh.
Thank you.
Which one do we want? The French Game Boy Color one? Is that right? Okay, yeah. I thought I had those under. Let's see. Should be under Nintendo, right? I mean, come on. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I think this one needs to be turned down too. Okay.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
Yeah. Oh, oui.
Game Boy Color, Zelda no Densetsu.
Ah, yes. That one, it comes through so much more clearly than the French one. You know, again, Japanese being the native gamer tongue.
Game Boy Color, Zelda no Densetsu.
And then we have this other one that was from a Japanese commercial.
Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color.
Hey, what's up, Ronaldo? Welcome. Yes, we need, you can still do that one. I think you can still do that one, as of now. Yeah, you can do the exclamation point and Sonic. And yeah, I see no reason to take that one away, for sure. Welcome.
It's me, Mario.
Game Boy Color.
Thanks for liking the live stream, Ronaldo. Yeah, thanks for liking. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subscriptions and the donations of thousands and thousands of dollars. Wow.
Challenge is one thing.
Yeah. Anyway, happy Wednesday, guys. Good to see you. Let's get in here. I want to see if we can find this thing. Looking for this elusive legendary Pokemon.
Say hello to Mr. Sucko.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
The Game Boy Color. C-O-L-O-U-R. I'm not gonna lie, I like that spelling of color, you know? It's fun. It takes you on a little ride at the end, you know? I like that.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
Color. I have a couple of like Ocarina of Time replica torches here, you know, from if you think just even very first dungeon, you know. Yeah, those little brazier torches. I got what is it? I use they're It's nothing too special. They're the like I think the brand is Nuir. Let me see. But yeah, they're like a LED. I use like 2 LED. Yeah, I can like adjust them and stuff. Apparently, there's some cool party effects on these. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let's see what we can get. Let's see. How do we do the party modes? Oh, okay. I can go green. Oh, we can go rave mode. I don't know. This is this is my like swatted cam here. Oh no! I'm just a streamer. I'm just a streamer. Ah. All right, let's get that off. That's distressing. All right, back to this party mode. Yeah, it gave me a seizure. All right. When he just said, "Bring out the strobe." Ronaldo said, "What's your favorite Shrek character?" You know, I've been thinking about it, and it's got to be
Donkey.
Donkey.
Gotta be.
Donkey.
Absolutely, you know. I mean, come on. Great acting. It's just so funny to watch it too. Like, you know, I do love a good animated. I do love when animated movies take a little time to at least sometimes show like a, you know, what am I trying to say here? To animate the animal characters in such a way as to make them look realistic sometimes, you know? Like, I always think that's, you know, come on, it looks awesome. Looks cool. And can be really funny, too.
Donkey.
Yeah, think about, like, Lion King, you know? Think about, yeah, Shrek, Donkey.
Donkey.
Puss in Boots. When Puss in Boots actually goes cat, you know? You're like, oh, come on, dude. Still has some of the mannerisms. All right. Getting in the grass, what can you do? Looking for an intake. You know what? I think next time I do this, the plan is I'm going to use Haunter to... I want to get a hypnosis off. It may flee before I can even do that. So be it. You know, so it goes. And then, but I want to get a hypnosis off, and I want to see if we can do a Dream Eater, and I think we might even have enough HP left to hit a Nightshade, the other move, other offensive move we have.
Broncos country.
Game Freak. Do 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 do. Man, too bad we lost our lost our progress. I thought that was a big victory. It was a big W just to get that thing down to, you know, probably 1 HP. Here we are again. It's okay. That's okay.
Donkey.
I'm thinking of a while back. There was we had a chat going, and I remember there was one. We had a chat going here at this stream, believe it or not, and yeah, someone had said. You know, we got into the topic of Shrek, I think, and someone had said that like most people learned about the song All Star from Shrek, you know, or that was like its big sort of, you know, and you know, and speaking as if like people at the time, you know, like, which it was just funny because I realized like, oh yeah, you know, this person is on the younger side. Like that's absolutely possible that that's where they remembered it. But it's like, that was totally a song before that point, you know. And I don't know, it was just an interesting thing of perspective. And it made me think of like, dude, I even just just out of curiosity, I went and looked on YouTube, and there's like, you know, a lot of videos about it as being this like anthem of the time and coming through Shrek, or coming, you know, like obviously it fueled a bunch of memes as well, and you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't know. I think about that sometimes when we hit the messages here.
Donkey.
Hit the messages.
Donkey.
The donkey message.
Donkey.
Some of these, it's frustrating me because I don't know if it, how it sounds on your system, but some of them sound a bit like clipped right at the beginning, you know, like there's a kind of a hard, you know, plosive at the beginning, hard, you know, little pop. Sometimes it seems to do that. I don't like it. New system, you know? Jeez. Let's continue. Do 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 do. Getting the grass. I didn't know if I would do another stream on it, but I did see this headline that that game we mentioned the other day, Skull and Bones, right? Apparently it's really not doing well, which, you know, the price cut at a couple of retailers would have probably signaled that. But I saw that news and I thought about clipping it for tonight's show, and I may still do it. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, you know, I'll let that one. You know, I don't want to kick a pirate when it's down. You know, I'm gonna take the high road here, take the high seas even, and you know. I feel bad for the gamers who got, you know, I don't know, swindled into playing that game, or yeah, coerced, made to walk the plank, and so yeah, it's all out of love, you know. I don't want to kick a game when it's down. Hey, Fireball, welcome. Good to see you. Do.
Donkey.
Do. All right, we're looking for an Inte. I swear, someday we'll be past this. I'll start playing another game.
Pop this fucker in, turn this son of a bitch on, and play some Superman.
That's just what's gonna happen. Been playing some Yakuza 0 again, and there's a mini game within it, a game within a game, if you will, where you can play Outrun, the Sega arcade game, and then it got ported to other systems too. I remember the NES version, but yeah, you know, you're in like a nice Italian sports car looking thing. You're cruising down the road, you're driving super fast, 2 gears. And yeah, you can just wipe out if you sort of get off the road a bit or run too much into another vehicle and go flying, and your characters get ejected from the car. It's quite brutal. Thankfully, no gore, but it's intense. It's full on. Yeah, no, it's a fun game, and it's I really enjoy the gameplay of Yakuza 0, just the main stuff of the fighting and whatnot. But yeah, it's an interesting game. It absolutely is something that, you know, I think I just had to keep hearing about it, because at first, you know, I didn't know a whole lot about it, but you know, I appreciate that it has several games within a game, and I do the main story and stuff is pretty compelling, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. And you can also just take time in between main story stuff and really just explore, you know, several square blocks of kind of this big neighborhood. So it's cool to, you know, walk into stores, find new things to do, lots of mini games, and yeah, it's fun. Combat itself, like, gets better as you get into the game and you learn more moves and stuff. It seems very simplistic at first, and it always could be to an extent, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's fun. And yeah, I'm not too surprised that I like it. I didn't realize it was by Sega for a long time, and it does feel like it's a little bit in the vein of shit. I've even mentioned this before. No, I'm trying to Shinwei. Yeah, and that's a fun game. I had that for the Dreamcast. That was one of the games I bought the same day I got the Dreamcast, and the guy at Best Buy was like, "Bro, you don't want this thing, man. Like, they just announced that they're gonna stop making it." And I was like, "Sorry, could you know, just..." I'm thinking in my head, like, dude, just play back that second thing you said there, right? They announced they're gonna stop making it. You think, you know, come on, man. Like, come on. Use your noggin here, okay? Like, I'm here to get my soon-to-be discontinued Dreamcast. And at that point, I knew someone who had already told me you could, you know, fairly easily make backup copies of a lot of those classic games that you own, and just burn those and play it on there. And that was interesting. That was that made me want to run down and get it, you know? So yeah, I had to tell that Best Buy employee to beat it, you know? Scram! Hey, yo, excuse you, get the... No! I got a lot of gamer Best Buy memories. Most of them positive, you know, and not microaggression of, or maybe even macroaggression of a guy kind of insulting your purchase. But yeah, most of them really good, including playing. I remember playing Donkey Kong Country 3 there for the first time, and they had it on this big screen. You know, which I think for many could have been like a first taste of the limelight, you know, because that screen was, you know, several other screens put together, and was very, you know, they Best Buys, of course, are in this like giant warehouse looking thing, you know, and so it's up pretty high, you know, and can be seen by a good portion of the store, you know, and yeah, I think for some it was that first taste of the limelight up there. Playing a platformer, you know, and running right into a hornet in front of a live audience of who knows how many. You know? So yeah, stakes were big. I also remember playing, I also remember doing some Super Smash Bros. It was, maybe at that point it was Melee. And yeah, there was this kid there that, I remember, you know, I was young too, but I remember, you know, kind of talking to him at first about the match, or like how he wanted to play, like we were going to play against each other. And he, I could tell he didn't speak English as we got into the, you know, as I tried a bit, and I was like, okay, you know, so we just, you know, we ended up getting into a match anyway. And I just remember thinking at that point, that was kind of a pivotal early, like, oh, this is awesome, man. Like, video games is a uniting force, you know? You don't always need to have a shared language. And yeah. And that was sort of a foundational memory. Thank you, Best Buy Corporation. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any, you know, similar kind of memories at Best Buy, good or bad, go ahead and send them in, and we'll be happy to talk about them here on the show.
Why, you're getting nervous, man.
Reset. Reset it. My dad was a huge CD head. He had so many CDs, and I know some people who had many more than he did. And yeah, it's just interesting to think about all that media at this point. Is it getting played? You know, do you guys have CDs? Like, my car still has is old enough to have a CD player in it, and we've had the same CD in it for like many years, because we almost never are listening to that. You know, we'll either put on the radio or get some going on our phones. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just remember Best Buy being so cool for that, just having a ton of CDs. And then the used CD stores, man. I'm really nostalgic for that stuff as well. There was I remember this one place. It was this was like a high school double whammy here. You could go to the God, what was the name of the place? It was like Fazoli's or something. It was a welcome back, Ronaldo. I think it was called Fazoli's. I think it was sort of a like fast Italian place, you know. That name seems right. Yeah. But like, and in that same parking lot, there was this just huge place that just had all kinds of CDs, DVDs, movies, etc. Yeah, I just remember them having these huge stacks of used CDs, and everything was like everything was like $1 or $2. These days, you gotta surf the algorithm. Yeah. I don't know. I've been really into some, Japanese jazz fusion lately. Oh, oh yeah. I mean, you had to get something out that you probably hadn't used in a while. You know, get it connected to a TV. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound right, does it? I think to me the biggest time warp has been, I think, like 2019, 2020 into present day for me. I just, I know I hear it just speeds up for everybody, but it's like, whoa, I cannot believe that, thinking about the things that happened in 2020, it really feels like it just happened to me. And, not to make it about me, but about anyone, but I'm thinking specific, I can put myself back to specific events and times and places that I was, and then, yeah, it's just like, it's right there, man. That was only a couple of years ago. Old man, I know. This is why you gotta raise the next generation of kids to be into retro games. Time flies. Yeah, I think so, 1-800. You know how, certain college athletes got what's known as the COVID year extension, where basically they were pretty much granted like an additional year of eligibility to play, and that's regardless of if they chose to play during COVID or not. And I think the big man upstairs, I think he needs to think about that. Or the Grim Reaper, whoever, right? The universe, whatever you want to call it. I think they need to give us that extra COVID year at the end of all this. And, or maybe fit that extra COVID year in like right now or soonish, you know, maybe wait if you're almost just back on your feet, you know, we can wait till you get there and let it hit. But like, yeah, you can sort of do that kind of aging pause for a year at any point, you know? Yeah, get your COVID year in, and that'd be cool. Damn, there's that rotten luck again. Jeez.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
It's back. The rotten luck. Get in the door. I was thinking about all the, you know, just how much, you know, gamer material there is, how much gamer footage there is of, I don't know, just obscure events, you know, a Street Fighter tournament in Japan, you know, from 1993 or something. And a good amount of that stuff is preserved, you know, but like, but of course a lot is lost as well. And it is interesting to just think about the archiving of, you know, a lot of this old footage. And that's what, you know, I appreciate the work of the folks who post Nintendo Mania, because like, you know, I can't stop talking about that. And it's not like I'm watching it all the time. It's just I'll turn it on a little bit every now and then, and I'm just thinking like, this is a really cool time capsule, you know, and you know, makes a big kid out of me again, you know. So but yeah, think about all the other stuff and you know, that at this point is kind of lost time. Or you got to imagine that if some of this stuff, especially VHS stuff, doesn't get transferred very soon, that it's like, right? I mean, that there's not going to be that much more left to uncover, you know? Yeah. I am saving Parvinator streams to VHS, you know? So it's just the storage is getting kind of insane. It's a little stressful, honestly. Don't want to hear my partner talking about. Don't want her to hear me talking about it. No. I wish, man. I wish I had a VHS collection. Get me in front of an Inte. I might have to run and get a hydro break in just a second. I'm running out of water here. Melting under the lights. Oh, yes, I did, Ronaldo. Boy, did I ever answer your question. I'm ready to answer it again. My favorite Shrek character?
Donkey.
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 Yeah. Yeah, get on, yeah. Yeah, I would look into it, Fireball. I mean, I don't know how many places would have that other than archive.org. You know, there are other, you know, archival sites out there, of course, but yeah, I'd be curious. That could be cool to look into. Ronaldo, who's your favorite character?
Donkey.
And why is it Donkey?
Donkey.
Why?
Donkey.
Get into the game. I wish I still had my Nintendo Power magazines. I hate that I don't know when I got rid of them, but at some point I tossed them, and I had pretty much every month of Nintendo Power, and then their little you know, supplemental episode, you know, issues that they would put out sometimes, and I had everyone from like around the launch of the 64, just prior to maybe the launch of the 64, into the game at some point in the GameCube era. So when I finally gave it up, and I think I ended up switching over to EGM at one point, but I was always reading both, and then, you know, going to taking advantage of any trip to Walmart or the grocery store or something to check the magazine stacks, you know. And yeah, just read the rags, read the newspaper, read the game in rags, see what's going on, what's coming out. It was fun. I mean, I think especially, yeah, I mean, just the console wars was so fun to just see that play out in print as well, and of course on, you know, at school and my social interactions with all the Sega and Sony kids who, you know, tried to put me in a trash can. Yeah, I have seen some Nintendo Power, I believe, Fireball. I think all of those are up at this point. I would like to find it. I wish it were easily searchable, you know, because the other day I was curious. You know, I've been on a bit of a, without playing it again, I've been on a Dragon Quest kick, just, you know, since Akira Toriyama passed, and you know, I started with 11, but I haven't finished it in like 40 hours in, but I had the thought of like, man, I would like to, without seeing too much in the way of spoilers, I would like to see like some really old of the time reviews for the NES Dragon Warrior games, you know, the DQs that came out here. In fact, I think even maybe, well, one of the, I think either the first one or a Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior game was even given out as part of a Nintendo Power subscription, you know? So I think, I don't know, it's interesting, its history here in the US and how it's sort of, it's never, you know, it did have some popularity back in the NES days, but not so much now. The point was though, like, I am curious, like, what were in that time, you know, what were the contemporary reviews? You know, what did Nintendo Power think about this? What did some of the others? And I bet I could find it with a more, you know, like if I dug in, and maybe you could even find it easily. But all I know is I didn't have that much time. I did a quick cursory glance at the results, and I wasn't seeing anything that got me straight there, you know. I saw some archive.org, you know, a huge file that just mentioned another Dragon Warrior game, but yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. 3.5 to Smash Melee, man. You know, for that reviewer, I know everybody has a bad day, but damn. Yeah. That's that is fun though, Fireball. Yeah, that is fun getting to see that. Ronaldo said, what's your general opinion on reaction YouTubers? Well, you know, I mean, we occasionally will watch a video or something here, you know, related to the games that I'm going to show you guys, or the gamer news or birthdays, what have you. But there's been moments when that's on when I'm like, am I now the reaction guy? But yeah, no, in general, like I don't watch a whole lot of it. I've seen a couple of ones related more to music, and it's usually someone who's like a composer or something, listening to music for the first, a certain music for the first time. And even then, I don't watch a whole lot of those because I still think a lot of them are, you know, it's like, I don't know. I mean, there's only so many hours in the day. It's fun to hear it's fun to hear someone who's competent, to hear their like quick reaction and kind of a take on what's happening in a song that they've only just heard for the first time. How often is that actually real? You know, is that really their first time with that song or whatever? they also will just reaction YouTubers will also just really like find an audience, like, and then just you know, totally milk it for whatever it's worth, you know. Like, oh, I'm gonna go and listen to every Grateful Dead song now, and because I know that that's a super passionate fan base. I've got one of their shirts on right now, but yeah, no, it's there's a lot of that too, where people will specifically like target what's a really robust fan base or something that they know they're going to get a big reaction to, you know, and so yeah. Not my cuppa, but you know, to each their own. I'm not sure what that is, Ronaldo. I don't recognize YTP. All right, okay, let's see. Can we get a hypnosis off? Maybe not. Let's see. All right. Let's go. That's funny, Fireball. Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I think I want to look up the original strategy because I couldn't remember if this spot was only good for, like, making them appear before you the first time and or repeatedly. I wanted to go and see if I could find that thing from Reddit. Dude, he woke up, huh? Tooth. Grr. Awful. Let me go see if I can find that thing from Reddit. That was a bummer. He got out of that hypnosis so fast. I think it was like fastest guide or something. Do 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 do. Ayo, ayo. Ah, yes. Okay. Here's the thing I'm looking at. I'll send you guys the link if you want to see it. Well, the link is going to be nasty. Gonna be a nasty link. A jumble of letters and symbols and...
Why, you're getting nervous, man.
I think I've encountered YouTube poop before, but no, I don't know much about it. Yeah. Let's see. I think since we just encounter it, I think it, let's see. I think it books it. No. Go one more. Yeah, it's like over to the left now or something, isn't it? Let's see. I think it's kind of in that grass over there, maybe? Well, it could have even moved, I suppose. I think going through barriers makes it, Get back in the game. Darn, that was a tough section there. Okay, yeah, I think it, oh, see, yeah, it's like already far away. Okay, so yeah, okay, this one, it's interesting. This guide has a section for the first sighting, which is what I was using, like part 4, find them. Which was, yeah, going into that section that we were in. This is actually a different guide, I believe. What is this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm confused and frustrated. Ah. This is a different one, I think. Each beast, 20% chance to find it with each attempt. Step 1, fly to Violet City. Fly to Violet City. Violet City. Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, Ronaldo. Yeah, you know, I don't think I've seen it enough to know what's going on. So yeah, kind of a heavy edit on it. Sometimes I like a really good edit. Sometimes you gotta let things breathe a little bit too, you know? I think that's where we all, everyone who's edits and sometimes likes to dabble with a little bit of like a sensory overload, I think sometimes it can be overdone. You know, you gotta know when to pull back. 20% to find it with each attempt. Fly to Violet City. If you see a beast on a route marked below, bike to the route marked with a Pokeball. On a route marked below, okay. All right, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. I'll put it in the chat. Hopefully it fits. Thanks for hanging, guys. So we are, to my understanding, we are on step... If we're looking at this one, step 5. Find them again. So I need to keep my Pokédex on me. Keep that thing strapped. And sure enough, it looks like it's on the route to our left, which is one of the ones listed here. It says... So I'm on part 5, yeah, step 2. Once on the marked route, check, okay, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, still on step 1, I suppose. If you see a beast on a route marked below, bike to the route marked with a Pokeball. So yes, there is one over to our left. We're gonna bike there now. I'm like, where does it have us? I'm looking at these maps here, and it's like some of them I'm seeing like two of the like beast marks on it. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Can we zoom in just a bit further? If you see a beast on a route marked below, bike to the route marked with a Pokeball. Like, what is this? So if I see it on the left there, I will... There's like those 4 pictures side by side. I don't get what's going on. Some of them have like multiple beast marks on them. I guess they're just putting those marks down to show, okay, like if I see it there, then I need to ride over south of this actually. Okay. I see what they're doing. You use the one map. I was trying to compare a couple maps at a time. Yeah. All right. Wait. Where are we? We're in Violet, right? How do we go south out of Violet? I don't understand. Grumble, grumble. Is that what's up with the cut situation there? So, okay, this guide is telling me, like, it'll give a mark on the map. Wait. Okay, we're able to go just south. We wanted to go, yeah, south. Keep going down. It said, I think, like a, what did it say? A 20% chance each time you do this? Is this the place? Yeah, so he's moved. Yeah, so okay. I guess this gives us like a 20% chance each time that he will show up kind of in one of these adjacent areas. Like once you... Yeah, I'm using this one map to find like a little beast icon, and then I go to where the Pokeball is on that same map. Come on, Reddit, don't fail me now. So when do we reset is my question, you know? Well, how often does it move? You know, would it move if I'm just hanging out, or does it only move when we change to a different screen? You know. Once on the marked route, check your Pokédex to see if the beast is in the same location as you. Yeah, it says once on the marked route. Yeah. If it is, if not, repeat step 1, but you must enter and exit the Pokemon Center before checking the Pokédex. Yeah. Must enter and exit the Pokemon Center before checking the Pokédex. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to Violet and then just, does any of it have us going right? I don't think in any case we'd be heading right out of Violet, so I don't think we need cut. I'm gonna go back there and see if we can set this up there, and then just... Yeah. I guess I can even reset. One second. Hey yo, I had to get up. I had to take off that sweatshirt. Well, so it's interesting because most one of the routes does, I think, have you going just to the right. So we might need is that what that is? I wish I could zoom in on this even further. Yeah, one route does have us, so we might want to get someone that knows cut. And yeah, what I'm noticing is that each of these places is... Yeah, it's right off the edge of yeah, I think as soon as you leave Violet City, you have a chance to potentially start catching it at that point. From what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Let's try this again. This is a strange strategy. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, in this point I reset just because I don't have a whole lot of max repels. I think for this to work, we still need to... We even need more. I mean, you know, we're going to be stomping around a lot. So I guess before I do any of this, I wanted to reset and shore that up a bit, and then maybe start this, because yeah, I think I would like to have some more. Can I get super repels over here? Maybe in Blackthorn or something? One of the... No, I need to go to like one of the big Pokemart or something. Oh, this should work. Oh, we got a little bit of money to spend. I need to save some money for potions, I suppose, but damn. Yeah. Yeah, we got the other two. And unfortunately, we lost the progress that I had from Sunday. I didn't save somehow. I thought I did, or did a safety save, but apparently not. And so Inte does not have the... It's not down to 1 HP like it was for us last time. Alright. So we're flying to Violet City. We're checking the decks. I'll just save at this point. We're checking the decks. We're looking for Inte. Inte is there, yes. And at this point, we just need to head to the left, apparently, and check our Pokédex. Okay. I meant to get a Pokemon that could do cut, since we might need that sometimes. Shit, where's the exit to the left? Did I screw that up? Once on the marked route, check your Pokédex, see if the beast is in the same location as you. If it is, proceed to step 3. If not, repeat step 1, but you must enter and exit Pokemon Center. Okay. Before checking the Pokédex. Alright, so we'll fly... to Violet. Check his area. He's way down there. I don't think this is one of the places listed. Oh, it is. But we'll head south. Okay. So we're gonna head... Always forget how to get out of this part. That's right, we gotta go over here. Alright. Once we're there, now we check. Where's he at? He's where we are, I believe. Or the next connected one, huh? Sorry, did I say something, Nick? He's either here or one more below us. Let's see. Let me check the map. Where he's here. Okay, he's around here, so. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully he's still here. We ran out of repel. Let's try that again. Alright, gonna keep going for a little bit. I gotta get a break in at some point, and yeah, just, you know, smack myself around a bit. Come on, he's still here, right? And hit him with the max repel. Right, you're here, right, big guy? Inte? I think we're in the right spot, because we're here, right? I think that's where it was. Well, the repel's necessary so that we don't fight a bunch of little Pokemon. But yeah, we could wait until we get to the place where, yeah, until we know that we're on the map. Maybe that's the way to do it. I think that's got to be it, yeah. All right, one more shot. Let's, thank God. Thanks, Fireball. Thanks for the help. All right. Making progress. We're just trying to whittle this guy down. Was able to get an extra hit in. All right. I think at this point it will probably wake up. I might even, shoot. I mean, can I just even try hypnosis? Like, okay. Oh, it's still asleep. I should have thrown an Ultra Ball. I thought about it, but this is what we want here, so... Good chance it'll run away, but I like that its health is a lot lower now. Still asleep. One more chance at an Ultra Ball. Could I hit it with Mean Look at this point? Would it, but it could still use Roar. Alright, good. Okay. Sweet. You know what? Let's see if we can get in front of this thing one more time really quickly here. Let's see what's up. And let's go to Violet. Yes. Good idea, Nick. Let's save. Thank you. Thank God. Yeah, let's save. Alright. That's big progress. That's big because now it should be even easier to catch. A little closer to where I had it as of the last time we played. And I will hit us with a little safety save, too. Yes, good idea, guys. Thank you. All right, let me hit it. Save state number 8. Writing it down. Save number 8. That's about was it about 6:32? I suppose we might need to hit go inside the Pokemon Center again. I think so. I think it is. Twitch seems to be a little more instantaneous. Okay. Sorry, itchy eye. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the catch strategy, huh? Throw Ultra Balls until the beast is caught. Yeah, I used Mean Look, Dream Eater. Lovely Kiss, huh? From Jinx. They're still using, yeah, they're using Mean Look as part of it too, yeah. All right, let's try that cycle one more time, and let's see where Entei is. Okay, he's up and to the left, so where are we supposed to go for that? Looking at part 5, getting to that once again. You know, I actually don't see this configuration here for him, so there's one that's a little further over. Let me see something real quick. Like they're showing one on the map that's even closer to, I think it's like where it starts going south there. Yeah, I think that's like Route 39. Yeah, he's closer. That one's not listed. Oh wait, maybe I don't know. Let me try something. This is confusing. The bats might be out of place too. It just occurred to me, so I'm gonna see what I can do to run this lead down real quick. Let's see. So it showed it being over there. We need to go up from here. Did I screw that up? Okay, I think it. This is where it told me to go, and then check it. So let's see. I think at this point it won't be there when we, when we do this. Is that where it said it was? I think I should probably just go reset. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, get us back to Violet. Violet City. Do 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 do. Right. Little restart though. Check the Pokédex. Where's Entei? Where's the big puppy? Oh, what you doing way down there, man? That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work with my schedule. That one is not listed on the chart, so I think we like do another fly and give it a good scramble. At least I didn't think it was. Now I'm seeing something close to New Bark. Oh well. It's reset now. Okay, this one is just below that next city up. So we're going to start walking. Let's see. It tells us to walk left Violet City to get to this one. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. No, I think it's yeah, I don't think it's necessarily the best guide for a noob, you know? Yeah, I think it's most about, right. Yeah, very detailed, specific discussions of how to get it done and get it done quickly, you know? I'm with you. This is where it said it was, wasn't it? Let's see, Route 36. Guess we check again. No, yeah. Oh, where it told us to go to, I should say. Okay. So I think at this point, since it's not in this tile where it told us to go, then we... Yeah, right, Fireball, yeah. Yeah. You know, God bless them. The folks hashing it out on those Poke forums and coming up with guides such as this one. Now let's hope that it actually is the fastest for someone like me. Of course, we don't have the exact setup that they have either, so we don't have Jinx. Okay, this is where it was last time. So, if it's right there, then it tells me to head left out of Violet. Head west out of Violet. Go. I'll never remember how to get out of this town. Yes. And now that I'm here, now we check the decks. And I believe it is here as well. Now we go about the business of catching it. Oh, I don't have a rappel on right now. That's why we're catching anything other than... That's why we're seeing anything other than what we want to see. So, alright. Yep, here we go. Oh yeah, rappel. Max rappel. Come on, Papa Max rappel. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Hey, stick around. I'm going to see if we can catch this thing. And, you know, whether we do or not, I mean, we could still have a good amount of progress left to hit. But whether we do or not, I'm going to take a break somewhat soonish, come back, and then we'll do our gamer lifestyle segments. Talk about some games that came out on this day in history. Take you guys back to the good old days, including a shoot 'em up. We're going to talk about that one for the... well, for the Mega Drive and Genesis one, I think I'd heard of it before, but hadn't spent any time on it. Yeah, you'll see when we get back. Looks pretty cool. Also going to get into some gamer news, and top story tonight is just the struggles that you know, gamer parents face when they're, you know, trying to raise their youngins to yeah, to be into the retro stuff, and just talk a little bit about that and talk about maybe why it's important to you know, try to preserve these games for them, you know, for the next gen. Shit, I meant to go up. Anyway, it wasn't on the tile that we wanted it to be on anymore, but it looks like it's there now, which I think is still up above us one more. Up above the world. I think it's here. Route 37. God damn it, did we... Let's check the decks first. Stantler, we don't want you. Get out of here. Hey, there you go, Fireball. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they just thought they could throw those terms and that, you know, they could just get away with it. And so far, we're letting them get away with it. I'm glad you're calling them to task. Let's go. Excuse me. Check the decks. I bet it's moved. Yeah. Might be time to reset. Yeah, I think it's time to get it reset. Well, you know, reset the process. Get us back to Violet. Get back. I thought we were on the same tile as the... Yeah, it's where it told me to be, but I guess not. Alright, walk in and out. Check the decks. Inte, give me your area. Inte is up there. What does my handy-dandy guide say? It tells me that if it's up there, I need to start heading towards like Route 36 or whatever that connecting area is between the northernmost road and the kind of central piece there. So sort of going left and up. Route 36, and now I think I want to go like north. Let's see where I am now. I want to go north from here. Is this where I want to be? Yeah, it's kind of laid out a little strangely here. Yeah, it told me to go here and to check my decks. No, it moved on us. Darn. We're hoping that it will be in the spot that it, the game, you know, that the Pokeball or whatever that they're telling me to walk towards on the guide that I'm looking at. So yeah. Here we go. Let's check the decks. Step 1, check the decks. Intake. Wasted keystrokes. Love it. Wasted inputs, baby. There is not a... This one is not listed on the guide here, so... We're gonna repeat step 1 and fly to Violet City.
Donkey.
I just want to see an Entei again. Okay. Check the decks. We have shuffled the deck by walking in and out of the flying to Violet City, walking in and out of the Pokédex. Now I see that's the third map. It tells me to walk left out of Violet. And once I get to, what is that, maybe Route 36, then check the decks once again, see where our monster is. It's here. All right, so we are going to use our max repel. Yeah, I guess with this strategy, you really don't chase the thing around pretty much at all. You go to this mark that it wants you to go on, that I think is there's 20% chance that it will land on that mark, and then that's it. You fly back to Violet City if it's not there. I think here it is. That's an interesting strat. I'm starting to understand, at least get the flow of it a little bit better. All right, can we put it to sleep? Fled. All right, that happens. Probably not here, or sometimes it just flees right for first sight. All right, so what do? We fly to Violet, walk in the Pokemon Center, come out, check the decks. Find Entei. Entei is way over there in the east. That is one of the listed ones. It tells us to go to Route 37, I believe. I've got to make it over a couple routes. Yeah. We're gonna get to Route 37 and then check. It's right here. Check the decks and hope and pray that he's here. There's a 20% chance that he's here. And he is. Look at that. Okay, alright. Time for another max repel. Might still have some of the old one. Come on, make me use another one. Should be here in the grass. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, after a couple of repels, just, yeah. Hey, Ronaldo. No updates. I don't think anything will be happening with that for a while, really. Yeah, thanks for checking in, but yeah, I don't think I'll have any updates for you for a while. I've been really working on putting, you know, there's other things, but most of my time into trying to set up a fun stream and get the gamer news and good old days segments going, and spending more time doing kind of YouTube posting and streaming and stuff, you know. I will get a mean look. I'm gonna try a mean look. Now, the only thing that'll get it out of here is roar. So that's nice. That may buy us an extra turn or something, you know? Okay. Alright, I will try hypnosis again. Get me out of the fire spin. Stupid move. Tooth, come on. This is a battle, this is a terrible battle so far. I think on both sides. I'm blaming both sides. Hey, that's 5 in a row, right? Good stuff. Now, you might say I could have been throwing Ultra Balls this whole time. Alright. Let's try some Ultra Balls. How many more of these can I survive? Can I survive another fire spin? It's keeping the fire spin going even while it's asleep, you know? You know what? I'm going one more Ultra Ball. All right, I'll give Tooth a potion. Limonada. Casino could work, considering it's a little bit skills based. You know, I thought it maybe yeah. I don't know if I have any more actually, Nick. I might have a couple, like a max or something. I could have used. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Elite Four is a really good source of cash. Fireball. I've gone through them a couple times now, and that's helped out. All right, this has been a long battle. Kept them on the line for a long time here, huh? It's good. It is a good question, Nick. I feel like I don't, unless they were further up. I think I'm down to my lemonades. I do feel confident we could go and beat the Elite Four anytime, so that feels good. Sleep. Stay asleep. Come on, Entei. Do I try hypnosis? It feels... Yeah, this has been a good one. At the very least, I think this strategy sounds pretty cool. And once I got a little more used to the inputs. That was a 2-rocker. I want the 3-rocker plus the click.
Why? You're getting nervous, man.
Such a tease. Come on, Inte. Come on. Stay in there. Ah.
I don't know what to tell you, bitch.
It's gonna wake up soon, I think, with this turn or next, I believe. Come on, get in the ball. Let's go. Sorry, I'm almost speechless. It's like... Almost speechless. Wow. Hey, there we go. Okay. Put him to sleep. Thank you, Tooth. I'll forgive you for those like 6 hypnosis turns you missed in a row. Can't do shit when he's asleep. Except break out of my Pokeballs. I hope so, Nick. I hope so, man. It feels good. I liked your "here we go" earlier. That I gotta admit, that made me like, all right, maybe he's right. Here we go. You know. So that was very like, here he is. Seeing him again. Come on, Inte. I see the wisdom of the sleep and then getting mean look, and I didn't really like, he doesn't always use roar every time, so, I think I'd had some bad luck with roar earlier that, at this point we long used, or we've just been keeping him asleep. We haven't seen roar yet, so. Yes! Yes! Oh! Ah, it is done. It is done. Yes.
Donkey.
Donkey.
I don't know what to tell you, bitch.
Inte, yes.
Pop this fucker in, turn this son of a bitch on, and play some.
We got it. We got it, man. We got it. Huh.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. All right. Let's check this data. Inte, volcano Pokemon, 6 feet 7 inches, 437 pounds. This brawny Pokemon courses around the earth, spouting flames hotter than a volcano's magma. Man, he's a real son of a bitch.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
Inte. Gosh, I'm gonna name you Burden. This has felt like a spiritual burden that I've just had on my back for a long time, and I felt like I couldn't proceed with anything, any progress in any facet of my life until this Inte was added to the Pokédex. Now we're gonna save the game with Twitch and YouTube as my witness. I'm gonna save the game, unlike last time. All right, and then we're gonna do a safety save. Let's see. Let's go to save slot 9. We'll go to save slot 0 today. All right. It is done. Now, what do we have left in this game? Okay, this was a big hurdle for us. We don't have a whole lot left. I think this clears the way for Ho-Oh. And I think when we get into Ho-Oh, or once we catch Ho-Oh, I think that's all the legendaries across both the first 2 gens. And I feel pretty good at that point. There's other things like the Battle Tower I don't really care about. I think we put our time in on this game. So I'm thinking we try to get Ho-Oh after, we're going to go to a break in a second. Come back, do the segments, talk a little gamer news, and a bit of good old days. Talk about that more in just a sec. But yeah, we'll do that when we get back from a break. Then see if we can get in front of Ho-Oh or, do whatever we got to do to prep. and see if we can get ourselves in front of Ho-Oh. I am sweating up a storm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't know that they had weather effects. Well, yeah. I guess that this gen was the one that added them, huh? But maybe not the. Was there a rainy one in this gen? I can't remember. Out of the 251 Fireball, I think that was our 131st. I think that was our 131st, which isn't great. The reason why I know that is just because I spent so many days loading into a file and seeing that number 131. This really was many streams to get this Pokemon here. And I honestly wish I would have refound that guide, rediscovered it sooner. I'm glad we got to it. All right. I think we would have caught it today if I had successfully saved last time, but I didn't. So anyway, feels good to be done with that at least. All right, guys. When I get back, we're gonna get into a little gamer lifestyle segments. Gonna switch gears a bit and sort of go podcast, gamer lounge mode. Welcome, Kat. We're going to talk a little bit about a shoot 'em up called Steel Empire for the Mega Drive and Genesis that came out in 1992. And I think I'd maybe heard of this one before, but it looked really cool. That's the feature. There's a couple other big ones too, including something Final Fantasy as well. We'll get to the good old days in just a bit. We'll also talk some news as well. Probably the main story tonight. We're going to talk about raising them right, raising them retro, and what does that look like in today's day and age? I'm not a parent, so just trying to generate the conversation. But what can we do to preserve these games and also recruit kids into being down with the retro gamer cause and realizing that these are some of the best games ever made. So what can we do to help set the next generation on a good course? We'll talk about that when we get back. And a couple other stories as well for you. Some lighter stuff. Should be fun. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little break, maybe 5-6 minutes, something like that. And I'll see you guys back here soon. BRB.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. In the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked.
Hey yo, happy Wednesday, Parvination. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good week.
The new Nintendo 64. So what's the big deal?
Man,
and why
we
is
did it.
Toys
We
R Us
caught
already sold
Inte,
out?
finally. It is done. The spiritual burden is over. I'm a sweaty mess. That's okay. Who cares? Shit, might throw on a beanie in a second and just, you know, let the waterworks really kick off, you know? That's what it's all about sometimes, gaming, you know? You're just in it, and you're sucked in. Nothing else matters in that moment. You're drenched in sweat. That's all about, man. And that was me trying to catch an Inte 5 minutes ago. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Good to see you. Let's drop into a little bit of a gear change here, you know? Vibe change. I say we do the gamer lifestyle stuff, so why don't you let me take you back to the good old days? Let's talk about some old games that came out on this day in history. The first one, our feature game, is one you might have heard of called Steel Empire. Came out 32 years ago in 1992 for the Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. Of course, you got the Japanese version up right now. This is the back cover too, which I only wish that I had more space. Let's see. Maybe I can even get this puppy full screened, you know? Let's see what we can do. Hold on 1 second. This whole thing's got to be seen. Okay. Yeah, not the best, right? I could get rid of the layout here. Ding! Sick, right? It looks very cool. Looks very Midgar. Looks very Midgar. Doesn't it? Yeah, a really steampunk vibe to this game. Again, came out 32 years ago today. Hey-yo, I'm naked. No layout. There it is. There's our back cover as well. You might have heard of, again, Steel Empire being the U.S. title, North American title, English title for it. But yeah, Kotetsu Teikoku, the Japanese version. Steel Empire. Check it out. This is a little gameplay vid here. Yeah, I think I'll just keep the music for it off for now. But yeah, the kind of steampunk vibes for it. You got your, you know, very much of the times, 80s and 90s, shoot 'em up, the shmup. I just love seeing that abbreviation. Yeah, you can play as a couple of different types of characters. There's you could do a striker. That's what's on our screen now. That's the small, light, swift, and maneuverable attack aircraft that sort of has, when it turns, you can sort of see the eagle nature of it. You can also play the Z01, which is a kind of a Zeppelin thing. Yeah, it uses some advanced maneuvering rockets, apparently. Steampunk, yeah, not everybody's thing, but always a cool style. And I love some of the backgrounds in this too. I don't know, a very pretty game. And this really feels 1992 to me. Like, I don't know, that just... I could see this on like on that Nick show. Is it Nick Arcade or whatever? You know, like there were a lot of games such as this one. Yeah. Again, still keeping score, tough as nails at points. It looked fun. Yeah, it's about a military coup that's occurred in the world's largest city, and a power-hungry dictator. He runs this group known as the Motorheads, who kind of take over this, again, the world's biggest city. And the only folks that can stop him, it's one small republic, the only one that remains free, according to Wikipedia. They're known as the Republic of Silverhead. So you got the Silverheads versus the Motorheads, so to speak. Yeah, looked fun. Anybody ever played this one? There's been some other versions of it too. That's enough of that. There's been some other versions of it too. It's come out for the Game Boy Advance in 2004, the 3DS in 2014, and the Switch in 2024. So God, I can't imagine what they're going to do in 2034. Seems like they're doing some kind of remake or reiteration of this game every 10 years. So something to keep an eye on. We'll have to cover it in the good old days 10 years from now. So yeah, check it out, guys. Steel Empire, 32 years ago today, came out in Japan. Yeah, take it a little bit longer till May 19th for North America. But yeah, 32 years ago for Japan. Happy birthday to you. I gotta stop eating granola bars, man. Stuff gets all stuck up in your gums. No good. Terrible. Switching it up. Here's Wario Land, and yeah, this one has been covered somewhat recently too. We're finally getting to the North American release of it. Came out 30 years ago in 1994. Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, and Japanese version came out January 21st. Nick, I think you've been playing this one recently, right?
Well, what happened was that second game.
Yeah, I think I maybe saw you doing that one recently. Oh, cool. Yeah, it looks fun. And again, we did cover it not too long ago. But yeah, I love the Japanese cover for it too. A little heavy on the manga. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I did pull a couple of commercials from this thing. One of the North American and one of the Japanese commercials. I think you guys will like it. But yeah. You know, kind of a different gameplay style. I do remember getting my hands on this as a kid, and, you know, it didn't instantly click because you want to play it as a Mario, but very clearly that M, it's not a W. It's not the same game, you know? Like, it has a very different play style to it. And this one, I was reading that Wario gets 3 sort of power-up hats. Let's see, what are they called here? Yeah, 3 helmets. The Bull helmet, the Jet, and the Dragon helmets. We've got the bull helmet here for you here. Boom, yeah. Helps you charge a little bit further. And, yeah, a little more powered up. Is that what it said? Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, the bull helmet. And I do remember seeing some of these, some of the other ones, too. The Jet and Dragon.
You're getting very greedy. You are me, Wario. You're very handsome.
Start this over.
You're getting very greedy.
You're getting very greedy.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
Powers, plunder and pillage pirates' treasure, bag a bazillion coins, buy me a castle bigger than Mario's. Repeat after me. I'm the bad guy in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3.
Hopefully you can hear it. All right, so Wario got us hypnotized. And yeah, that I remember that commercial making a good impression on me, for sure. That's a fun one. There was also a really good one for, I think, you know, Super Mario Land 2 as well. But yeah, the game looks really fun. I want to get around to it at some point. I picked it up a bit as a kid. I think a family member might have had it. I remember on a Game Boy or something, extended family, at a family reunion so many years ago. Here's the Japanese commercial, one of them. Okay, you've got Wario climbing the tower there. Yeah, Wario is basically a giant kaiju, and he ends up launching himself. I mean, come on, amazing commercial here. They could have just put this one with some subtitles, you know, and put it out in North America, and I would have been a happy little kid, I think. I would have wanted to know more, honestly. But yeah, this game looks really cool. The storyline cracks me up as well. Just I don't know. I wouldn't want to spoil too much, but all that is to say, wait, hold on. Give me my, come on, where are you at, Mario? We need to hear your, give me the steel drums. Right? And there it is. Good stuff. All right. Thank you, guys. Sorry, it's always a train wreck around here. It's a lot of buttons to push. I'm just the everyman trying to bring you guys the news and the games that came out on this day, you know? I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur. With that being said, I am America's #1 online video game personality. So
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
with that being said, continuing on Wario Land, I want to play this game at some point. It looks fun. Came out 30 years ago today. I meant to mention one more thing. That's right, the coins. The coins. You really want to collect as many as you can. Also, collect as many treasures as you can. Let's just say your rewards at the end of the game depend upon how many of those you get. And I won't spoil much. The game has a deep, rich lore that we value around here. And some games I'll spoil, and then others, there just feels like there's something a little sacred about it. So, yeah, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, we salute you. Happy birthday. 30 years ago today, coming out in North America in 1994. Yeah. I remember playing the Virtua Boy version of that too, a long time ago. And yeah, it hurting my eyes. It hurt my eyes. Next game up is Final Fantasy X-2 for the PlayStation 2. Came out 21 years ago in 2003. And I actually never got around to playing this game. I don't even think it had a demo or anything. But yeah, I did play Final Fantasy X when it came out. I ended up really liking it, getting stuck at the final boss because I was just a noob. You're shameful. Yeah, but I would eventually fix that and get back and beat that boss. But I never got around to the sequel, X-2, and of course that was a pretty unique thing, having a sequel to a Final Fantasy game. None of the fantasies have been the final one, but most of them didn't have sequels. And I am hesitating to say this was the first one, but well, I mean, Final Fantasy VII had some, I guess its own sequels too. But this was kind of the first numbered sequel that I can think of, and they would do it again with 13. But yeah, anyway. The North American version came out in November 18th, later that year, 2003. Man, you're the coolest kid in school if you got the Japanese version of this, or anything, honestly. I mean, there was a kid at my school that had Pokemon Gold, and yeah, I just remember thinking that kid's going places. Come on, man. In this story, Yuna sets out to resolve a big cliffhanger from the previous game. And again, I will try to respect the spoilers and not mention too much, although if you looked into this game, it would kind of tell you what's up. But yeah, Yuna, obviously one of the main characters of Final Fantasy X, makes the cover most of the time. Well, depending on the version, I guess, depending on the box art. But yeah, yeah. She in this game she teams up with a couple others, one of which was in the previous game as well. And it's a different kind of game this time around. They opened it up a little bit more. You can kind of run around, do some climbing. We'll see that in a bit. But yeah, this is the Yoshitaka Amano art here. Always love his stuff. A lot of which is like a really cool watercolor and watercolor-esque. But yeah. So yeah, this was their first game to just focus solely on like 3 main characters. That's all you play as the whole game, just those 3 characters. And the first one that had the first Final Fantasy, I should say, and the first Final Fantasy game that had an all-female cast as well, at least in terms of the playable cast. Yeah, always love his art, always so badass. If you want to see just a little bit, I've got some I'll put on here. Let's see. Does the music play for this one? It doesn't, and it doesn't really need to. Okay. Yeah, so again, they sort of added a little bit more in the way of exploration. This time there's a little more in the way of like climbing, jumping around, things like that. Rotating camera angles, spruce that up a bit. These games look pretty good. There's definitely some of the best PlayStation 2 graphics IMO. The 2 Final Fantasy, the 2 big FFs on there. And then Final Fantasy 12 is its own really cool style, also on the PS2. Has a kind of I'd say a little bit of a different look than this, but yeah. In this game, in this game, it kind of gets back to more of a job system kind of thing. There's these dress spheres that the characters can put on or kind of work through that basically give them sort of class-like abilities. So, yeah, Final Fantasy X was a little more locked down with like what the characters could do, although you could get in and do some cool stuff on their sphere trees. But this one sort of allowed for, more of a job system than FF10. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into a fight. Let's get into a fight here. Thanks to the author of this video here. Makes it easy for us to get in and take a quick look. Yeah, JRPG. Come on. I mean, I guess I should have mentioned that earlier, but it always looked fun. I wasn't going to touch it because I hadn't beaten Final Fantasy X all the way, and I was afraid to, have anything spoiled. But I don't even know if how much I would have had to have worried about that. But I mean, it does continue the storyline in some ways. So, yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. So FF10 2, 19 years ago. I remember XPlay doing a video on this one and just being like, this game seems so strange. And again, I didn't mention this, but I really have to just say it. Yeah, Yuna with guns. She traded the mages, the like summoner staff, for the guns. Come on, like Pokemon with guns we were talking about earlier. Another franchise with guns. All right. So again, FF10 2, 19 years ago, the Japanese release. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, very cool. All right, let's see. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's just those three today. Yep, just those three for the good old days. Wasn't the biggest roster of games to choose from. But yeah, that's it. Unless you guys want to do some more Chrono Trigger stuff, because that was fun. I really enjoyed that. If nothing new, I'll just do the same thing I did on Monday. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, well, thank you guys for letting me take you through the good old days. Happy birthday to these games. And let's pop into some gamer news. Let's talk the news.
The new Nintendo 64.
Oh, man. Guys, tonight I want to talk a little bit about continuing the tradition. A little bit about what it means to share retro gaming with the new generation, and why I think that might be important. And I want to talk about some of the struggles that these parents face. I should say I'm not a parent. I don't have a kid. So well, with that being said, that doesn't mean that I don't know what the prescription is for for pretty much every family out there. And at least one aspect of that prescription is getting them on the retro gaming. All right. Now, I found this on Reddit. I was really inspired by this. You've got this person's daughter sitting down, and they said they were trying to clean out the garage a bit, right? And as you can see, if you look closely, right, come on, you know what game that is. Mario 64 is up sort of on a projection screen here. Sort of a Spartan setup. I love it, do parents doing what they got to do to try to raise that kid right. And they mentioned that they're trying to convert this garage into more of a game room situation. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty inspiring, and it had me thinking about how we, in some ways, retro games, they're bigger than ever, right? And I have family members, nieces, nephews, etc., who many of them have like an encyclopedic knowledge of retro games. They have played a lot, but they know a lot about a lot of games too that they've never even touched, never seen, and never even run a gamer news on. Those kids are just resourceful. They're watching a lot of stuff on YouTube, a lot of retrospectives, etc., etc., and it's really cool to see. But remember, previously on Parvinator, right? We've talked about how some kids do get bullied these days for not, doing the cool new thing, right? Getting the new Fortnite skin or downloading whatever DLC, a dance, a skin, a gun, an item, all these live service games as well, getting made fun of for that. And I do think, though, getting the kids into the retro, it's a bit of a protection. We talked about this before, right? Previously on Parvinator, I mentioned that kids who have a good foundation in retro games and are, you know, they don't have to necessarily be speedrunners. Maybe they're more on the historian side of things, you know. But these kids, I think that's a good defense in this day and age against bullies, and it also has them kind of understanding that, you know, what matters most are the games that I want to play, and they can be into some modern ones too, but they're nobody's gonna be picking on them for, you know, getting into like a Zelda 64 randomizers or something, you know, Ocarina of Time randomizers, whatever. It's not gonna happen. Those kids are gonna do okay, and I think that's something to keep in mind as well. And you know, I'd like to say that I was raised right. I found this picture. There's another one I wanted to find with me and my cousin / video game rival. I couldn't find it, but yeah, this is me and my big sis here, and she's got looks like she's playing, of course. You know, and you can tell what's on the screen. You can tell what's on the screen. If you can't, I could always try a little zoom. Let me see here. Can we make this go past its bounds a little bit? Yeah, you got an idea. Original Super Mario Brothers. SMB1, right? Yeah, there you go. Even more specific. So, yeah, you know, look at this too, okay? I'm always saying. You can go back down. Thank you. I'm always saying, you know, if you raise them retro, you're raising them right. Okay, something along those lines. Look at this. Look at the concentration on my sister's face, right? Come on, she's playing, and then look at me. I have a controller that I still have my hand on in the picture. You know, it's not my turn yet, but I'm happy as hell. Look at that happy little. Come on, dude. Raised right. I had a controller in my hand, I guess, when I was 2 years old. Some of you guys said you did as well, you know. But and hey, I turned out okay, right? Raise them right, raise them retro. That's what we say around here, and just something to keep in mind, you know. I think the kids are all right. The next generation is going to turn out okay, especially if we encourage it and don't gatekeep the kids. And realize too that they're going to come up with their own cockamamie ideas and ways of playing these games that we love, and that's for their gen to figure out. You know, we please, you know, you are the future. So yeah, do what you can to preserve these games and pass them on. And I think thankfully kids are pretty resourceful as it is, but yeah. Thanks for doing your part, everybody. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, Ichigo. Welcome. All right, guys. Next up, we're gonna talk Final Fantasy VII remake, and we're gonna talk the mods. You won't necessarily see any spoilers here. I don't think. We're going to talk about some mods, right? And I know what direction you think we're going in, right? Someone says Final Fantasy VII mods, you know, some body mods, right? And it's been a hugely discussed, just talked to death, driven into the ground. People talking about the boobs, but we're not talking about the boobs. We're talking about the beef tonight, okay? All right, we're talking about a hilarious FF7 mod that transforms Aerith, Tifa, and Yuffie into muscle mommies. Okay, starting with Tifa here, aka Beefa. This was apparently one of the original that this modder came up with. A great model here, very strong. Let's see. Yep. We also got Aerith, you know, putting in the gains. Bro, or others said Gainsborough. Damn, dude. It's I think the hair with that model is a very nice touch too. You know, keeping the hair as is. And then Buffy or Yuffie, right? That was a name there. It looks badass. Looks cool. I'm down with this. I guess you can follow whatever that credit is up in the top right. Go get your mods if that's what you're into. I'm not telling you to do that. I guess I don't know. I don't know I'm just gonna stop on that. Let me call my lawyer real quick. Yeah. Looks cool. Yeah. Here we go. Let's take this one down. And last but probably, well, not least at all. No, come on. Equal in stature to the other stories. This one I thought was inspiring. Saw this on Reddit. Revisiting GoldenEye. To this day, I still wonder about that island. And it's got me thinking about all the conspiracies regarding places in games that you can't get to. You can see it, but you can't get to it. Maybe you can use a Game Shark or something to get out of bounds. And of course, they're talking about that first level here. Ichiko, maybe you just saw this thing and you looked across that water and you wondered, you know, has any Bond agent ever set foot there? Well, I looked into this one just a little bit, and it could be a bit confusing, honestly. But yeah. Oops, that can stay up. Whoop. I guess when you mod and the codes can get you over there, and there's not much for you. But yeah, I think a Game Shark can get you across that gap. Apparently, some mods mentioned that it might have been used for a boat that would have ferried you out to that island. They ended up not needing any of this stuff and kind of cutting a bit of the complexity. But yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I think that one had people guessing for a long time. So, you know, put on your conspiratorial hat here a bit if you can. Think about some of the old, you know, the old gamer conspiracies of old, and or things that you wanted to see that you just really wanted to get to. Almost always it was accompanied with a rumor that you could get there. You know, like I'm thinking Peach's Castle, right? Who amongst us didn't see Peach's Castle in Mario Kart 64 and want to go there, you know? I know I did. And I remember people saying you could go there too, and it was fun seeing some other rumors, such as like if you could get through the door, that character would be able to play through Mario 64, you know, which, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I don't know, come on, that just fires the imagination of a child or an immature streamer like me. Peach's Castle, right? Let me get you right there. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get you. Stay awash in the nostalgia, you know. Okay, we're getting over there. It's tough going. It's tough terrain. Someone also made the comment that for such a grand castle, that this door is very puny. It's a pathetic door, and it's unbefitting of the royals of a sovereign state. And I think ever since since reading that, I think I hadn't considered that. It's pretty tiny. We love it, but might have a little bit of door envy, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, some people are saying you could get into the castle. Yeah, at this point you can get through Mario 64 as Peter Griffith, you know, so, or Peter Griffin. You could even do it as Peter Gryffindor. But yeah, here's they were trying to get us here into the castle, doing a little bit of clip. It was fun, right? So yeah, start thinking about some of the games that you might have in mind, things you wanted to get to that you never could. The truck? What's under the truck? We'll never know. It was a bunch of bullshit. There's still some truck truthers out there, though, and I do appreciate their tenacity but I don't know. I think I'm a B button Pokemon Ball truther myself. Like that's one of the big ones. I absolutely believe holding the B button makes a catch easier, and you'll never put anything in front of me that's going to change my mind. There's some people like that with the truck, I'm sure, Yeah, is Mew under the truck? No. I gotta say no. I'm calling it no. But I don't want to harsh or mellow. What about Wet Dry World? I noticed this one pretty hardcore the last time we played through Mario 64. I had seen it as a kid but I don't know. I think I got to the point where I didn't pull a whole lot of stars out of this level because it wasn't until that recently that I got a good look at it and thought, I mean, obviously this is kind of the extended version of it here, edit, but on this last playthrough I saw it pretty good and I was like, wow, yeah, that is an interesting backdrop. What is that? And yeah, it turns out it's I guess it had been said for a while that it was a place in Spain, but it was actually an altered photo of Shibam, Yemen. Yeah, good stuff. Also underwater in this shot or something. It's a very surreal perspective and I love it. This was like the extended skybox, so thanks to credit on the screen there. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hey, any other Mews under the truck? Any islands off to the side? Anywhere you always wanted to visit in a game that the game wouldn't let you go? Just something to think about. We can take a break. We can get back into the game for a bit and keep that convo going. So let's do it. That's it for Gamer News and Good Old Days. Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Thanks for joining me. Let's play some Pokemon. Let's drop back in.
Say hello to Mr. Sacco!
All right. Mini Cricket. All right, let me get my monitor situation sorted out. 1 second. All right, here we go. Okay, we caught. All right, I don't know where Ho-Oh is. I will need to look that up actually. Oh, where's my Let me, sorry, I've got a monitor situation on my hand here, so let me see what I can do. Computer is still, like, extending my desktop, and that is not helping me right now. That should do the trick. And we're frozen. Cool. All right. Fitter, better, more RAM. Okay. And we're live. Music playing? Yeah, we're good. City with the burned tower. You go to the northeast, burns northwest corner of the town, go into the backside of a building. That seems familiar. Let's see. Sorry, let me make sure. Let me see if I missed anything else here on the chat. 1 second. Thanks for hanging, guys. Is the game it's unfrozen, right? Cool. All right. We just got a nice gif of the flowers moving here. Fireball said there's a spot in Super Mario World we were so sure was a secret path we haven't found yet. Oh, cool. It's interesting, too, you know, how much of this stuff, yeah, is from a previous build and it's just left in. Between World 5 and World 6, looks like there's a secret path that goes east, but in reality, there's nothing there. Oh. I love the way that Super Mario World and 3 both, like, they do a good job of, like, the world moving around, or basically getting the sense that the places on the map do resemble the levels that you go into. You know, so if you're in a level surrounded by lava, it's probably going to be a lava level, you know, or that's going to play a part, you know. I really dig that the geographic, you know, art style of the map dictates what's in the levels. I think that's obviously it makes sense, but it's done so well in that game. Man, so glad we got that done. Now we gotta find Ho-Oh. We might need some more Ultra Balls for Ho-Oh. They're, you know, we have like 30 or something. Let's see how many we have. How many Ultra Balls? Just 23. We may want some more. What I like about going to Ho-Oh is that we need to, oh yeah, it's 10 Tower, yep. With Ho-Oh, we don't have to worry about it trying to fly, to flee or whatever. It's not going to use roar. We just fight it, and if we knock it out, we reset. If we die, we reset. We're right back there. We talk to it again, and we're fighting it, you know? That feels like easy mode after what we've been through. Where's Tin Tower? Tin Tower, right there. Oh, we're not that far away, huh? Shoot, let's take a victory lap up there. Yeah, let's stop in at the Pokemon Center here. I do too, Nick. I always felt that Super Mario World feels like, and I know that the game was rushed a bit just in the way that it they delayed it, you know, and they had to, apparently it was saved in the time of that delay, according to some of the devs, you know, and it does make you wonder if they'd had a little bit longer, what else would have been in, because it feels rushed at the end. It just, having World 7 inside of the same place as World 8, you know, like, and then I just feel like that time from 6, 7, 8, it feels very rushed. Which I hate, you know. It obviously, and it's an amazing game, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, when you get out of Forest of Illusion, yeah. I feel like the map also, it's very crammed in that spot. From that point forward, the map feels really, really crammed. And it's actually, yeah, it's like, wait a minute, we're already at another, you know, World Castle here? That doesn't... Dehydrated. Tin Tower, up and to the right. Let's go. Should I get some more? Maybe I should get some more Pokeballs. JIC. We don't have a whole lot of money. You know what? We're going to be beating the Elite Four at least one more time. That'll help us get some cash. Oh. 23 is a lot. I think we could get this thing down to 1. Let's see what we can do. At this point, I'm a little bit, you know, money is an option, and time is always of the essence. We passed it? Yeah. Riding around in Johto, I'm gonna try to fight a ho-oh. Riding around in Johto, I'm gonna try to fight me. Try to fight me. Oh, I want to say oh. But uh-oh. Ho-oh comes from a myth. Is this it? This is the burn tower. But is this the one? This is not the, quote, tin tower, is it? We've been in here. Oh, oh yeah, Fireball. Yeah, about getting the, like one of each evolution type. Was that it? Or like one evolution of each Pokemon? I don't have the correct verbiage to express the idea I have in my head, but yeah, that's I would like to pick a game to do that. I think yeah, that would be cool. I think someday it'd be cool to do that, maybe for Gen 1 again or something. Gen 2 has been really fun. It just, if you want to try to 100% it, or not necessarily 100%, but I think getting all these legendaries proved to be kind of a tall task, you know. We didn't do it as a kid, and yeah, it's been tough. This is where we want to be, I believe. Is it? Yeah, I like that Fireball. Yeah. It absolutely is just a grind for filling the whole Pokédex. I saw a series, there was a guy that was trying to show, like, I guess the relative ease or difficulty of filling the full Pokédex up for Gens 1 and 2, and talked about which versions were more difficult to use as like a base version, the version that you're going to eventually move everything into. And yeah, when he gets to Gen 2, it's so much to get all 251. That's where having the 251 patch comes in. But yeah, he's, of course, like, in some of those games, it was just even more difficult based on which game you wanted, which game you wanted to use as your base game to get everything moved into, because, you know, you have to think about how many times you're beating these games in some cases. How far you have to go in another game pack to get a certain game, you know. This was the place, right? Tin Tower? Free your mind. Yeah, look. This is... come on. I believe you're being tested. Free your mind from uncertainty and advance. I think they're right, man. You know. Got the rainbow wing. Ayo. You know, I don't know, Ichigo. It's a good question, because I don't know if it's that so much as they knew that at this point you could have hours ago you could have beaten this game in a couple of different ways without having to get all these legendaries, you know. But yeah, I think that's why after Gen 2 they stopped using the gotta catch 'em all. I mean, you know, maybe they just wanted to retire it anyway, but it was, you know, at that point, it was just insane what it would take to catch them all, you know? Even by the second gen. and it evolved, you know, owning every game pack basically. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, is it a matter of, oh, we just put in all this additional content, it's there if you want it? Yeah, or did they, did they underestimate it, you know? Okay, well, I've never been in here. I can tell you that. Looks like, cool, we got a little puzzle. Awesome. My favorite. I think we'll pop a max repel and yeah, and you know, it is said that the devs treated this game, they've said that they treated this game as if it was going to be the last Pokemon. You know, and if that's to be believed, and even if that wasn't the sole motivation, I'm sure at the very least they did, you know, the team was motivated to really try to pull out all the stops. You know, they pack so much into this game, so it's, yeah, I will say, like, that checks out just based on how much content there is, that if you really did want to go all out because it was going to be your last, you were under the impression it was going to be the last Pokemon game, then yeah, maybe they did what they did. Well, what's here? So we check this first, I guess. The one over here takes us... I don't want to cross. We'll check that in a second. We'll see what this is. Come back for that. Oh, cool. All right, brings us all the way back. Doop. Zoop. Zip. Zop. Yeah. And it's interesting, too, because, you know, I remember, like, the strategy guides for these generations being good, but having some stuff in it that was wrong, you know? Like, that was always a bummer. Okay, that's an exit. Yeah, but there is just so much to do, yeah. So much to do to 100% this game. A lot of gameplay. Still nothing here. Okay. Brings us to the middle pillar. Would you guys hide any really cool items in here somewhere? Would you do that? This is cool. Here. I think we've been in this room before. It would be hard to go back left. I think that connects all the way over to the top right part. Rare candy. So we gotta go here, huh? Soup. And to these stairs, cool. Alright, back here. Not, well, you know, I guess I could say unintentionally, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to getting the haircut. I do want to get it trimmed a bit. Just a bit, feeling a bit too shaggy for me, getting in my eyes and stuff, and yeah. It's not the worst look right now. That's what's tough about it, is that I think it's kind of, you know, it's improved a bit, or, you know, okay. I'll be ready to cut it, and then I'll have a good hair day or something, and be like, oh, all right, yeah. I don't know what, let's see. Okay, we're here now, huh? All right, up here, take these stairs. This time there's one more path we still haven't been this way. Going down here. And I think that there's a change somewhere, right? Yeah. Does this allow us to go down? It does. And from here we want to go down. Is this new? Like anxiously like, oh my god, is this it? I didn't even realize I had my hand up. Alright. Oh, can't hold anymore. Something's got to go. Oh, someone can hold the... someone can hold this now, I guess. Let's see. Tooth, oh my god, thank you for your service. We appreciate you so much, Tooth. We had to raise you up, and you did it. You finally did it. I'm gonna give this to Pseudo Widow, I think. Hey, I caught a bit of a video today that did go into the Trainer Red fight, and so I was reminded that yeah, it is Pikachu that he leads off with. And I watched the next couple Pokemon, and I was like, that's right. I think I called that. I'm pretty sure he uses the starters. And not to say I called anything that isn't known. It's just like, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I was trying to just jog my memory on what I did know and what I could remember. And so I saw his first couple. Like, yeah, I know he plays with the Kanto starters. The final evolutions of them, you know. I remember there being... I'm pretty sure there's a Slowpoke in there. I didn't keep watching to that point, but... Yeah. Hey, thanks, Fireball. Yeah, I won't get it cut too short. I still like a little shag, you know, but... Yeah. Didn't realize we had teleportation pads kicking off here. I feel like I had not fully explored what was going on in this room. Although I'm afraid I'm going to screw something up. Oh, looky here. What's in the... bottom right corner of this is like a warp out or something, I think. Now I'll use those, max repels. This looks recoverable. Okay, cool. Oh, I got a nug. Let's use something else. We're out of pack space, man. We'll use it. Let me just use this escape rope and get rid of some things. Somebody's gonna munch a. Somebody can hold a berry or something. It doesn't want to. Yeah, you know, and Ichigo, you have the beard, and I feel like it's a, you know, it's a tender situation when you have the beard and the long hair. It's It can look great, and but it can come across as very very caveman, you know, gremlin mode. Yeah. Everybody's got something. We do have one max potion, huh? We could always return, I suppose, yeah. Pop a smoke ball. I should use these Carbos and Calcium sometime, you know. Anyway, sorry I'm just going down through this. Maybe I'll even... Can I toss this escape rope? I shouldn't do that. I should keep it just in case. We'll come back. Nugget's just money. I can maybe I can come back to it. We might be kind of close to the end. Yeah. For the using the carbos. Yeah, thanks Fireball. It is getting late. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate you keeping us company. Hope you have a good night. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, no.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
No, yeah, we're not. We don't have to worry too much about things. Yeah. Everybody's already, yeah. Let's see. I may end up using Pseudo Widow. I know for sure I'll be using Cheese Sandwich and you know, probably Noctowl, RTY for sure. PETA would be good to bring too, just as a foil to maybe Blastoise or something. Yeah. Oh dear. But then there's more items coming up soon. We can always come back in here. I've seen that other item there. Okay, so nothing else here. I've got to leave. Choop, choop, choop. If I had known, I would have used the PC. Let me go back here. I think I'm just going backwards. Let's see. Yeah. So nothing there, right? What was this one? Takes us here. Is this the, that's our Nug. Cool. Alright, you know what? I'm giving somebody a Carbos, fuck it. I don't really care about stats. We're gonna live. Money sounds good right now too. It'd be nice just to cover the gap between where we could be against Trainer Red and where we're probably gonna end up being when we try to beat it. Try to beat him. I think. Yeah, I think there will be some item usage, so we'll be all right. PETA's pretty slow. Maybe they could use a little, even more of a boost. Or perhaps Pseudo Widow. They're not going to beat out Pikachu, so... And I gotta find someone who'd be, could be good to find someone who knows, you know, a Earthquake or something. That's, of course, the Pikachu killer. So this takes us to the pillar. Yeah, with nothing to do. Oh yeah, Max Revive. Sunstone? Anybody want a Sunstone? Max Revive would be nice. I don't really care about wild Pokemon right now. I think we could probably run or use another Pokemon if we had to. Oh yeah. had room for that since we already had one. Full restore, yay! Sweet, maybe we'll get Ho-Oh tonight. Let's see. This looks pretty epic, doesn't it? Oh, ayo! Okay, here it is. Beautiful. Love that Game Boy Color, you know? Alright, we'll do what we need to do and then we'll save. Let's see, does anybody... We gotta switch a different Pokemon in, probably. Noctowl is a higher level. They might have a better chance of getting Hypnosis off. Pita... Never fought me a Ho-Oh before. Never fought me one of them Ho-Ohs. Honestly, I don't know a damn thing about him. I'm gonna save a couple steps away. I'm guessing, I mean, if it's, I think Lugia was really high up there. So, 70? 60? Thanks, Nick. Level 60. Awesome sprite. Look at that. That's amazing. Love the sprite work. Sacred Fire, eh? How do you like Hypnosis? No, thankfully. Yeah, no, it was just to get out of a wild battle, which, honestly, at this point of the game, I don't really need to do that. That Pokemon could take the hit, and we could have run away. Really? Could have sold it? Oh, well, shit. That... Oh. That's funny. What can you do? Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of it to get something else. Alright, well, whatever. This thing's pretty high level. I better get someone in who can... Maybe just get a big bruiser in or something, see what we can do. It did use a fire move, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I guess I could, Oh. So how does it work? Like, you just never... You don't see the Pokemon, or what? Yeah. Yeah. Or you have to use that item. I guess I'm trying to figure out how that works, you know? Escape without fail. That Pokemon will always be able to escape without... Oh, well, shit. That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was basically just to get you out of a single battle. And, yeah, damn, should have read it. Oh, well. Right, run will work 100%, yeah. Okay. Bye, Ho-Oh. Guess it's been a little while since I did a safety save. I don't know how much that matters. Yeah. At this point, you know what? I don't know that it's worth losing any time for, because we're gonna get in and try to do some leveling up. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Shit. I mean, I could see the value of it. Like if we're in Victory Road and we're trying to level up. And, you know, maybe a couple of the Pokemon on Victory Road are really good for this one Pokemon to fight. But then every now and then one comes out that sucks and isn't easy to run from. I don't know. I could see it then, but like I dealt with that a little bit earlier, but I don't know. I'm kind of. Maybe it's better to just advance. We're only gonna be like leveling up from this point forward, and it's an oopsie. It's definitely an oopsie, but I think it's I think it's not as important as it might have been at one point. Hell, I made it this far without knowing what it did, you know? I guess that's one way to look at it. Alright, get back in here, RTY, see what you can do. Yeah, you know? Smoke ball, you know? Oh, you can recover, huh? Okay. Ooh, pop. So it was about half, did about half the damage bar that time. What would an icy wind do?
Challenge is one thing.
I will never run from another battle in this game. I swear it. I swear it on my tossed smoke ball. Now don't go and do that. I'm gonna hit it with the surf again. Sunny day, huh? Okay. Make that sunlight real strong. I think I could hit it with another ice. Well, I probably want to put it to sleep some way. Oh, jeez.
What's going on?
Whew, drying out under the lights. Yikes. That sunlight is strong, baby. Can you get a hit in, Noctel? You're just gonna get hit by the flames first. Well, that's not good. Might as well toss an Ultra Ball at you, I suppose. I could have pulled Noctowl out, but the next thing in line would just take a big fire blast to the face, so didn't know what to do. Let's see if maybe Tooth can get a hypnosis in. Thank you, Tooth. It went first, too. Man, wondered if we had something there. I got a headache, man. I think I was blasting the music too loud. Just rocking out to this Gen 2 soundtrack. Get in the Pokeball. Oh, I should have used hypnosis. Now don't go and do that, dude. God. Uh-oh. Jeez. Quick attack, upper hand in the third. Oh, okay. Hitmonchan's only, huh? That's funny. I love how creative people get with I don't know, with setups, and the fact that people go through these games with just a single Pokemon too always blows my mind. I just, you know, can't imagine it. I might try to revive one of my hypnosis folks. See what I can do. This thing's gonna use recover at some point. It's got to. This is cool. I'm gonna, I don't think we'll catch this thing right away. I'm expecting a couple resets, but yeah. All right, let's try a recover. And let's see if we can get one of those hypnosis Pokemon and, Counters quick attack. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So it'll always go first. Yeah. Third one always hits second, regardless of stats. That's... Okay, wait, yeah. Complicated. Right, that's funny. Yeah. Ooh, that's such a funny setup. Yeah. People get so creative with this.
Thank you!
Get in, Ultra Ball. I should get one of our revivers out, or use a revive, get one of our hypnosis folks in. Oh sure, Nick, yeah. Yeah. 5, nice. So they won't be able to use that somewhat soonish, yeah. That's funny, yeah. Imagine coming across that team, it'd be so frustrating. I'm gonna see if I can get a hypnosis on Ho-Oh and maybe switch in another Pokemon in a second. I might let RTY fall. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that. Because it's just going to be difficult to give a give a Lemonade to Noctowl. It was cool that Tooth got a move off first against Ho-Oh. I like that. Oh god, getting tired again. Surf. We'll get hit with another Surf, I do believe. Pop in the neck. This has been a strange fight so far. Yeah, I'm not optimized for going up against Ho-Oh. Trying to think of if I needed to make a change, what I could do, but if I just get one of my Hypnosis Pokemon in for a bit longer, and I use those turns better, I think we could have a better outcome, but damn it, stop with the recover, dude.
What's going on?
Game Boy Color.
I don't like the, I don't like where this battle's gone to, you know? We've got ourselves into a bit of a stalemate here. I'm afraid to bring in Knocked Out just because I'm afraid they'll get hit and, you know, maybe a one-hit KO, but... Look at that. Damn. Okay, please kill my RTY.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
Thank you.
All right, you alien assholes.
Okay, Knocked Out, get in there. Oh, I think, I forgot that Tooth has the Quick Claw. Yes. This is it.
The kids delight in finding new twists to the game.
Stay asleep. And let's throw another ball. Do. Come on, give us a W to end on. Oh, is fast asleep. I wonder how much leveling up I need to do versus, you know, being able to get through the Trainer Red battle with some items. I don't want it to be a total cheese fest, like one Pokemon reviving the next. You know, sometimes I've had those battles, and there's nothing to be, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. But I would like to beat it using the occasional item, I think, but not. I don't want it to just be a total, you know, item baton pass, if you will. I know I can't say baton pass with this game, 'cause that's a move. I know, but yeah, no. I want it to be a decent victory, I think. Come on. Yeah! There's Ho-Oh, yes! Oh.
Let's go.
Ho-Oh's data was newly added to the Pokédex. Ho-Oh, it's a rainbow Pokemon. Height 12 feet 6 inches. It's a big MFer. 439 pounds. It'll reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. Number 250. Look at that. Got it. Thank you guys. Yes. Ho-Oh. We're gonna name that thing Uh-Oh. Because that name is hard to say over and over again. And I kept doing a Uh-Oh. Bill's calling us. Thanks for using my storage system. That last Pokemon you sent? Oh my god, that was a fucking legendary. What have you done? Filled your box up. Our box is full. I'll have to switch boxes. What a good way to finish that box. Sweet. I'm saving. Man, you know, at this point, all we have to do is think about what we need to do to finish this game. And I'll tell you, the only milestones I care to get, I'll do a safety save too. The only milestones I care to get at this point, that I care to see, would be beating the Elite Four again, and then beating Trainer Red. I don't want to do anything else. So I think it's going to take maybe a little bit of leveling up, but I think we could possibly get that stuff done in one stream. We'll see. We're close. We're closer than ever. We got Ho-Oh. I think we got all the legendaries. Like, if you okay, let's think about this. Articuno, Arcanine, a semi-legendary. I know, Fireball. I was hoping he'd be really excited. You know, Bill would be like, "This is just a stuttering mess." Benji, you caught a Ho-Oh. That one had its art on a box. Come on, man. This is a big deal. Articuno is down. Moltres was caught. Okay, Mew is here. We got Mew. We got Mewtwo. We got Moltres. Zapdos. Skipping over to Zapdos. Zapdos. So that's everything from Gen 1, right? Zapdos, the three birds, Mew, and Mewtwo. I believe that's everybody from Gen 1. Gen 2 would be the 3 legendary dogs. Well, with Gen 2, it's the 3 legendary dogs, which we got. We got Lugia already. And getting all those, I believe, opens up the path to Ho-Oh. We also got the one that was in the event. The name escapes me right now. Shoot, cute little fella. It was in that Japanese-only event. Celebi, thank you. Yeah, Celebi. Yep, Celebi acquired. I love this patch too, man. I'm really digging this. And I didn't get a lot of these legendaries as a kid. I mean, some of them you couldn't get in Gen 2, and this patch added them back into this game, which I just thought is awesome. We don't have that much more left to do. I am aware of what's up against us though, and yeah, it's we got Trainer Red left, and of course the Elite Four, which we can beat without too. We've beaten several times at this point. So, if we think about this, we got to do a little bit of leveling up. We got to do. I think, of course, I want to get some items. We'll have some more money by beating the Elite Four, and I think I'm going to rock most of our team. A lot of the team that we've been using for a big portion of this game. I think I'm going to stay loyal to them and get them in there. They will be lower level than Trainer Red, than his Pokemon for the most part. But I think with a bit of strategy, we can do it. Yeah. Yes, yeah. We'll make a run to the. Yeah, you know what? So that's part of the prep. I got to think about our subs, our supplements and vitamins. You know. Good thinking. That's part of it. Of course, getting items, held items. Taking a look at that, maxing out all the held items. So, you know, and go into the PC would certainly help. Selling a nugget, we could do. RIP to our smoke ball. I saved a couple times. I'm saving again, just to make sure I'm looking at it right now. It is okay to overwrite this thing. Benji saved the game, and we did a safety save too, I think. But yeah. Hey, whatever helps, Fireball, right? we went with the purely optimized Poke Freak route, and it was a little over my head. But once I figured it out, I think we had a winning strategy. So thank you guys for all the help these last several streams. I think we got over a big hump tonight. I think we're one stream away from beating this game. I do hope so. I think maybe we can possibly get it done Friday. So yeah, I'll be back on Friday, guys. We're getting over to Rockman X as well. That'll be the game that replaces this game. So I think Friday, I plan on doing a longer session. Hopefully starting sooner. That's been difficult. Thank you guys for your patience on that. But yep, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a good night. And I think the Mega Man X stream could be. I think I could start that possibly Sunday. Yeah, I want to beat this game on Friday if that's the case. And if I do, then I say we do Rockman X. The next stream after that, which should be Sunday. Okay. So hopefully that's what I can pull off. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Ah, yes, we're almost done with this game.
All right, you alien assholes.
Bye, guys. Have a good night. See you on Friday.
Game Boy Color.
The kids delight in finding new twists to the game.
I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say.
It is a tale told by an idiot.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Limp Bizkit. Family Computer.
Great American food.
Yes!
Great American food. Great American food.
Wow, Mr. Sarcasm.
See you later.
It is a tale.
See you later. See you later.
Here I go. Thank you. Red level, mayday, mayday. Red level under attack from all sides.
Me, Mario.
All right, you. Give me a load up, Mr. Sock. All right, you.
Let's go.
All right, you alien assholes.
Let's go.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick